Hello, check, check, check. Cool. Thank you, Anthony, for leaving your sweater at the studio for me to wear it for this podcast.
Plugged in, bro. Hi everyone, what is going on?
Take it off the stand.
Why take it off the stand? This
I don't
thing's
know.
cool.
You
No,
like
I'm
the
just gonna
stand?
honestly right now I'm super tired because Sebastian. We have Sebastian and Matthew in the crowd. Say hi, everyone.
Hello. Okay, great.
So, just before the podcast, obviously I did a workout. I say obviously, but I'm trying to be more consistent in working out. And thanks to Sebastian, I've been doing that.
Nice.
And anyone listening, I hope you guys have watched the workout podcast that Sebastian and Mateo were in, and they were telling us their journey. That was a really good podcast.
How long ago was that? That was like a month ago.
We've been very
And
inconsistent.
yo,
with these
from
podcasts.
that, just 1 month of like, from then till today, yo, Sebastian.
Oh my God,
Woo!
he's killing it. Like Sebastian is actually
Woo!
killing
This guy
it.
needs to make an Instagram account,
I don't
right?
know. I made him one.
Yeah, like
No, 'cause here's the
years
thing, like,
ago.
At the end of the day, Instagram isn't for everyone.
Right.
Social media in itself isn't for everyone. Like a lot of people take it in negative light
Yeah, yeah.
because that's when, like, you know, like people take into account like bullying, right?
Oh
When
yes,
people
yes,
like
yes.
people post
Hold
things
on.
and then they get negative feedback. And- Can you hear me?
Yeah, I just wanna
You just want to
bring it up a bit. Sorry.
bring it up a bit.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, but anyways, Sebastian, I want to ask you why don't you have Instagram? Because I know a lot of people out there, they don't have an Instagram because they don't want to get bullied.
He uses Reddit just for.
That's where
'cause
they
he
get
looks
your
for
memes.
memes.
Yeah, sorry. So why don't you have Instagram?
Can you hear me from here?
Yeah.
Perfectly fine.
No.
No.
But go on.
I could just move closer.
Okay, yeah. Come around the corner.
We set up a mic for the audience, and
That's you.
we were.
I'm on
it's
Do
so
Not
funny.
Disturb, so
If-
you're annoying.
If you guys watched the latest vlog, we talk about in the very beginning. We say, "Yo, during our podcast, our phones are always going off."
Because we're so popular.
Yeah, whatever you say. Sorry,
Unfortunately.
Sebastian. Instagram. Why don't you have Instagram?
Well, hello. You can hear me fine?
Oh, your
Yeah,
voice
that's-
is,
yeah, that's separate.
Your face is blurred out. You're good. No
Okay.
one knows who you are,
Well, initially the reason why I never got it is just because the people that I wanted to interact with, I would. So if I wanted to hang out with you guys, I would be right there. I'd be in your face. I'd be like, let's hang out. If I have to keep contact with you through a screen, then I don't know. It's just I don't see our relationship strong enough to survive without it. So why need it?
Big facts.
Right.
That's true. No, you know why? Because there's a lot of people that I don't talk to on like a
Regular.
not
basis.
daily, not even regular, not even monthly, a yearly, maybe a couple yearly like basis.
Right.
And the only reason I would talk to them would be through like Instagram.
Right.
You
Yo, let's say you don't talk to someone for let's say a year or even like 3 years. Do you consider that person your friend still?
Oh, I definitely do.
Thank you. Cause
Yo, I'm
Um,
not. I don't want to like honestly. It's January, March. Today is an International Women's Day.
oh yeah, happy
So I'm not
happy
Happy
International,
International
Women's Day.
Women's
This
Day.
won't come out today, but
No, it won't. But basically, the reason I'm saying that is it's always females that it's like, oh, you don't want to talk to me?
yeah,
we're
oh,
not friends.
You haven't talked to me in a week,
Bro,
What the heck?
I cut off Matthew for like 2 years.
A year and a half.
A year and a half. I cut Matthew out of my life. I don't know why. Because I got a girlfriend. I just cut him
Sorry,
out.
Matthew.
And then we started talking again, and we're still like boys
Bro,
together.
that's it.
He
That's the
sends me a
same with
text
me and.
like, hey, let's do a thing. I'm like, fuck it, why not?
Yeah, yeah, that's how you guys reconnected. With because when I was dating, so
Yeah,
and so,
yeah.
I didn't talk to Steven for a hot minute, bro. Like Steven Bodner, bro, because me and Steven, we've been friends since I think grade six.
Grade 7.
Grade-
when we
grade
moved to
7
St.
when we
Anthony.
moved. Yeah. And yeah, because I remember he actually didn't like the relationship. Like he did not care for that like mine and my ex's relationship.
Yeah.
He did not. He's like, yeah, man, I just don't like her. I was like, oh,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
oh.
And because of that, I was like, shoot, But we're still boys to this day. He still comes. We still
Sebastian,
hang.
you were about to say.
Well, I don't know if I was going to continue with the question, but I was just going to point out, don't worry, that's not the first girlfriend we disliked.
I know.
Well,
No,
not no,
wait,
I'm not
pause,
even
pause,
I'm not
pause.
even
Wait,
just
now,
saying
who we
of
talking
yours. Voldemort.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
I think I'm missing some context here.
Yeah,
Fill me in later.
Fill you in later.
that was very rude.
Oh, her, right.
Yo, oh my gosh.
Never mind, I have all the context I need.
Yeah, man.
What a fucking
Sorry. So back to did you have a point with like if you don't hit people up or talk to people?
Yeah.
Like, do you still consider them friends?
No, I was just thinking. I just wanted to bring that in and point that out.
You're too funny. But anyways, yeah, no, Instagram. But
Mhm.
now Instagram has changed like dramatically. It
Mhm.
used to be you just post
drastically,
drastic. What'd I say?
dramatically.
No,
To
go
me,
for it.
it works, but like
It
you
works.
hear dramatically, like you hear
No, because it did.
drastically more.
Because here's the thing: Instagram used to just be post photos and videos.
Mhm.
That oh my god, like when we were in high school, that's all it was.
Mm-hmm.
Now people are like, I don't know what it is. Like something is in the water nowadays that are making everyone want to be entrepreneurs because
Mhm.
they've turned Instagram into their like whole business platform.
Yeah,
I can tell you what it is. Working sucks.
Working
no,
does suck.
definitely.
Oh, we'll get it. I want to get into that
yeah.
after.
So, what Gary Vee said, but
No, not just that. Me and Matthew were talking about this while we were working out. Matthew wasn't working out. 'Cause
no, he saw an inclined hill.
honestly,
but,
we just gotta find a slightly inclined hill, and
just
then
to
we're
put-
blessed.
Nah. Exactly.
No, so we'll get into that
So
after.
yeah, for Instagram, Instagram used to just be for pictures. Literally, it was.
It's
the
still
platform
is
was
to- yeah. The
sort-
platform was just for photos.
But now there's promotions where people put their shops on Instagram.
you can buy
It's like you can buy stuff on Instagram
like
now.
at Revive.
Oh yeah, I got these pants at Revive. Very
But
comfortable.
That's what I want to segue into. It's like
right.
you can buy that stuff on Instagram now. You don't have to go to their website.
Yeah.
So
Because
this-
Instagram has their own special shop button. You know what happened? Okay, Sebastian obviously doesn't know. I don't know if Matthew knows.
they
but-
both don't have Instagram.
I know, but with Instagram, they changed the layout so that at the bottom they have the reels or whatever, and then there's a shop.
Yep.
And they put the likes and to post at the very top, right? So they did a study about it, and because usually with people who use Instagram, like you know how everything's at the bottom, like your thumbs
Yeah, yeah.
down there, it's super accessible. The reason why they put the stuff on the top and like put the shop at the bottom, the reels.
and posting.
Instagram wants reels more like included in their
No, because
platform.
they're bro. Instagram's funny because I feel like they're trying to be a monopoly
yeah,
with like getting rid of TikTok, getting rid of
Yeah,
Snapchat,
yeah.
getting.
because
well,
they're
I
trying
mean,
to
they
be
are.
more.
They're made by Facebook.
Mhm.
Instagram is Facebook.
Yep, yeah.
I use that term right? Monopoly.
So they're probably not. I don't think them as a tech company can become a monopoly.
See, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. Like they're trying to get rid of their competition by being the only one.
They're trying to be everything in a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? They're doing good. They're doing
Yeah,
really good.
Instagram is dying.
No, because here's
like,
the thing. I don't go on TikTok. I just go on real like these guys. How do you guys find your memes? We're talking Reddit.
Reddit.
I only just got Reddit because there was something I could only find on Reddit.
On Reddit, yeah.
And I was like, because it wasn't like you try searching things on the Instagram thing, and
Mhm.
it's like it's not there. So then I searched it on Reddit. I was like, oh, it's right there.
See, and when you find something unique like that, it's like if you can only find it on Instagram, you're good. But the
Yeah.
thing is, most of the reels are just TikToks.
Bro, they are.
Like it's
hate
just
that.
TikTok reels. You
But
know?
I hate it, but I love it.
Mhm.
Yo, I'm so addicted. And if I wish I had the willpower to just like get off my phone. I mean, to be fair, I was gonna say you guys don't have like not the addiction, but it's like you guys have that. You guys have video games. I don't play any video games, but you guys play video games for hours.
Yeah, that's a quick fix though. I can get you video games. That's
No, but I don't.
yeah.
I can't. I don't know what it is. I don't like being alone. My biggest thing is I don't like doing things alone. I don't like being alone.
yeah.
So I can't play video. What
But I have significantly cut back the hours I put into gaming.
have you?
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, because you've
working
substituted.
out now.
You've substituted, which is a good substitute.
And that's what I admire, bro. And I was gonna say, like, I love surrounding myself with such like positive and like. Here's the thing, Sebastian.
Yeah.
He pushes me to want to get back to where I was
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Right,
I saw
right.
a video 2 years ago where I benched a plate, 35, and then a 5, and I did that twice.
What is that?
Just 10 pounds less than 2 plates.
Oh my gosh.
And if I
sorry. Go on.
If I just kept pushing myself, continued like being driven to want to get to that like physical shape, I could have done it, but I didn't. Sebastian, for the past 3 months, he's been pushing and pushing. Bro, if you guys haven't seen the video on my Instagram, people have been hyping up Sebastian. They're like, oh my god,
I know,
that's
they're
Sebastian.
like, yo,
that's
this
my
man's a friggin'
boy."
Hulk, bro. This
Yeah,
guy's
because
just-
he used to, bro.
Yeah,
we used
okay.
to hype up Sebastian I used to, bro. I would hype up Sebastian all the time. I'm like, yo, Sebastian's so sweet, bro. Like, this guy's sick. But yo, you were chubby, bro. You
Nah,
like,
even when he was, cause I have a picture of us like 5 years ago compared to like then 3 years ago, and yeah, it was a pretty.
yo,
mind
I
you,
have a
I
video
looked,
of him last
I looked a
year.
bit like, I looked like,
You were anorexic.
Jo-
I was healthy.
yeah,
If you guys haven't seen,
yeah, exactly.
if you guys haven't seen Josh's throwback picture,
Woo!
send it to me. We'll
Yeah,
put it right here.
Oh my gosh, I
Well,
didn't
Matthew
realize.
will show you after. He's the size of one of your arms.
Yeah, no. Oh yeah, my body was the length of that actually.
Bro, it was bad.
I don't like back then. I was like, yo, I think I'm so sweet. I
Sweet,
was
bro.
like, ah, check out my.
We were also in grade 9.
I know,
so-
like you know how like baggy shirts make people look like not that athletic
Yeah.
or whatever, and then you put on a fitted shirt. It's like, yo, nah. If I put on a fitted shirt, like
it would still be baggy.
Yeah. It's so funny. Oh, sorry. I had a math question. All right. So, guys, what is 109 minus 56? Use your head. Go. 109 minus 56. What is it? It's
Wait,
not. It's not.
well, it's easy.
What is it?
100 minus 50, so that's 50. Sorry, and then you add 9 to that, so 59. Then minus 6, 53.
How many steps was that?
Like 4?
50 plus 50? And then
No,
what's-
100 minus.
what's- what makes then what makes 6 from 9? 3. 53.
Okay.
So the answer is 53.
Yeah, I
So
said
technically 2 steps compared to 4. So I thought about that because it's like you took a longer route.
that. Route.
Route.
Yeah, route.
Right?
Route.
So did you like how did you mentally figure that out in your head?
Shut
you're just
the
like,
hell
boom,
up.
you're just like
you
that.
knew it?
You didn't just say the answer? No, but like obviously like there's like mental math like
In this instance, like I just
You
got
knew
that
the
one,
answer.
but I know there are multiple like scenarios, like even at the job that I do,
Right.
right? Like I'll like alter the numbers to make it like quicker.
Yeah.
So like I don't know, like just for instance, if I have like I know like on a skid there's like 150 things and then there's like 18 in a row, I'll just do it 20 times this and then I was like, okay, then minus this.
Okay.
So I'll do it in different ways, but
Where are you trying
See, the reason why I bring that up is because it's like I realized in life, like I try my best to find the quickest solution. Even with math, I was like, frick, because so I saw that number and I was like, frick, I got a minus and add this, like, but I was like then I saw a quicker way. It's like just what's 50 plus 50, 100, right? But like you're just taking away that 50, but you just got to think of it in your head, like 50 plus 50, then what's like 6 minus 9 or like 6
yeah.
plus 3 or
So,
it's
yeah.
not.
So
So I just thought it's like because you subtracted a lot,
I did, yeah.
but if you just add twice, like you'll just get the number 50 plus 50 is 100. But so that's the 50, and then what makes 9 from 6? 3. So 53.
Okay, so where are you going with this?
50, 56 and just minus 109.
Oh, and you know what's really fun? I really like that you brought this up for one reason. Teachers, like when we're 22, turning 23 later this year. Not Sebastian, he's a couple months. Yeah, but teachers would always say, this you have to know this like math, like you have to know how to do it in your head because you'll never have a calculator with you.
Bull.
Ask me a
That's
question, quick,
bold.
quick. Ask me a math question.
What's 17 minus 28? Don't use calculator. What is it?
Negative 11. See, like
This guy.
that, it's like
Now,
what?
I said negative 11 before you even like.
I wanted to make sure.
now, to be fair, that was not a common expectation that this would be a thing you would have.
Okay, yeah. So I get that. Like, let's say you're
Right,
a carpenter.
When were smartphones really a thing that took off?
Feels like mid 2000s, no?
No, I remember having my first flip phone
Was
when
it?
I was at St. Cecilia, grade
Grade 6 or whatever.
5, 6. from Calvin Swen. Do you remember that guy, Calvin Swen?
He gave you a phone?
Oh my god, I gave it back. He was just giving out phones. I'm like, what the hell?
Wasn't he like hella rich?
Something like that, yeah.
I think so.
But
Oh my
anyways,
God, I
yeah, he gave
remember
me.
that.
But yeah, sorry. So, phones became a thing. I understand why they told us that we need to know this stuff because you're right. Back in
And
the day-
not just that, the way they learned, they weren't a thing that they would have had on them.
yeah, I get that.
I just,
But it's funny how it's like what they were brought up thinking will never be this because will never be the same as like in our era.
oh,
So
yeah.
what we're saying now, what we think is the right thing to do, won't be the same in
yeah,
5-10 years.
they changed math. Like I saw a video where a grade 4 and I think like an adult in their like 30s, they were supposed to do like long division, right?
Bro, I hate long
And
division.
the
Oh.
the kid was doing like some next thing, but the girl was doing it like how we learned how to do long division. I don't know how to do long division.
don't know
but
how to do
you
long
go
division.
down, right? But what the kid I don't even remember how the kid did it because I was so confused. Like he just doing like plus signs, brought it over plus signs. I was like,
See, do you know what's crazy? If I were to go back to like grade 10, grade 10 math, I don't know how well I would do right now.
Fun fact.
relax.
when I was in college,
Yeah.
when I was doing my schooling for Millwright, part of the curriculum for that is essentially you just redo all of math,
Oh shit.
and you spend like a day on all the early stuff. So like basic addition, basic
Yeah, yeah.
subtraction, multiplication, long division, without calculators. As a 22-year-old attempting to learn long division, I still don't know how to do long division.
Me neither, bro.
Bro,
Bro, I didn't even know how to
thing
do
is,
it back
it's
then.
because I don't.
With a professional teacher giving me a lesson at 22, I did not figure out long division.
Okay,
you know
so
what
you
even
make me
pissed me
feel
off, too?
better about myself.
know what
Thank
was
you.
even
I'm
worse?
mentally handicapped.
What I also never understood how to do, boys, decimals. Like
No, I was able to figure those ones out.
no, decimals is hard for me.
Really?
Like, what about it?
Like dividing it and multiplying it.
You just move the placement.
You just move the dot.
Well, you know what?
No,
well,
but like, I know exactly what you're talking about, but
I
like,
assume he means like
like,
0.75.
sorry, no, you know, like, sorry,
Are you talking
not
about, like-
decimal fractions.
Oh.
They're just decimals.
They're just that.
Yeah, I know, but I was always really bad at that. I don't know why. Because I always mix me like. Well, not. I know I did.
there
I
we
did.
go, common denominator. And
Yeah,
all
I
that
know, like,
stupid stuff.
I realized that I needed to relearn it. Here's the thing. This is what I'm saying. Because back.
fuck did you get
I was just gonna get into that. 1 second. So in grade 12, I took. Who did I take math with? Not
I
you.
never had you know math.
I took math in grade 12, and
Did you?
I almost failed it because of fractions. Man, it pissed me off. The only reason I knew how to do some fractions was because of construction.
I can't do fractions. I should become a carpenter.
So a couple years ago, I became.
Just
I,
guess.
a couple years ago, my biggest thing is like, thank God I had a boss that just told me, all right, mark here. And he
Right.
did the math himself. He did all in his head. I was like, blessed. Tell me where to cut.
One-
I like,
yeah,
yo,
that's
cut G.
blessed.
No, but basically, I would never. He would ask me questions. Well, he was a weird. Like, I love my boss. He's great. He would just say. He would say out loud like, oh, like they have to be 6 feet apart, but now it's they you gotta subtract like a fourth. And, like,
Because it shrinks or whatever.
yeah,
right?
exactly. Something about quarters and like 16ths, whatever. And then he's talking to me. He was like, "Yo, Justin, like, what is 3/16 plus this?" And I'm like, "Fuck, boss, I don't know."
My hands are dirty. I can't use my phone.
He was like, "Don't worry, I already figured it out. Just cut it at this length." I'm like, "I bless."
That's so funny.
Such a good job.
See, like, it's because we don't, like, you used it then, but, like, there's that rule. It's like, oh, measure twice, cut once. Bruh.
Yo, when I tell you, when my boss left me alone to build a fence by myself, that rule did not apply. It was cut 3 times and make sure you get it right on the 4th one.
You disgust me.
I learned later on, like, that was the beginning of my, like, deck building and
Right.
fence building career,
Mhm.
and then you just sort of get the hang of it. But that's like every job
Mhm.
that you get into. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's weird. It's really weird to say this, but like, I feel like we worked at. So this podcast, we're gonna be like throwing it back into the past. Like, we're gonna be talking.
Throwing it back.
Throwing it back. No, throwing it back into the past. I wish you guys could see their faces. They're so disappointed.
They're cringing so hard.
So disappointed. Honestly, we're throwing it back to the past and trying to like, at the end of the day, like, there's a lot of situations that I want to look back and be like, wow, I was fucking stupid,
Mm-hmm.
or wow, I really grew from that.
Yeah,
Or,
yeah.
holy crap, that was 5 years ago.
Yeah,
Holy
literally.
crap, I was fat a year ago. You know,
Chunky. He
Chunky.
was chunky.
Sorry. And I'm not. Here's the thing. I may get a lot of heat. Like, if I like. Here's the thing.
From one of the 20 viewers.
One of the 20 people. I'm sorry if I've offended you. Sebastian already has been aware.
He's accepted.
He's accepted the fact that he wasn't at his peak where he wanted
He's
to be.
still ain't at his peak.
He's still not where
I
he
know.
wants to be.
I know what his peak is.
And I
One
guess
gorilla, two gorilla.
Anime reference.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, I'm saying it lightly. We're boys. Like, he's not crying over. You're not crying over there,
Put
are
your-
you? He's not crying over
Give him
there.
a tissue.
So
Not for the tears though.
let's talk about work.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna ask you, what job in the past was your favorite? And oh, there we go.
Yeah,
He's
he
got
has
the tissues,
tissues,
guys.
bro.
Oh,
It's
that's so.
part is I did a visual gag off camera.
Oh, there we go. Oh my god.
Tissue.
We're not sponsored, so we can't show the logo.
You're gonna have to censor that.
Oh yeah.
So you were saying
what
what's
was
my
your
favorite job?
yeah? What was your favorite job like before videography and like photography and all that stuff?
Before my dreams and aspirations kicked in, right?
Yeah.
If you guys don't already know this, we talked about it a lot in the past, I think. Both of us were managers at McDonald's, but
Mhm.
I got hired first.
No.
And you know what? It's so funny because
Why?
The
Why
only-
is it so funny?
the only reason I got that job was because of my ex.
Oh no
Bro,
way.
she didn't want me getting the job. Yo, that's flag number 1.
Red flag.
So many flags
Wait,
with that relationship.
did she? I actually forgot about
Bro,
that.
she was just like, oh, there's a walk-in job interview at McDonald's. I'm 14, she's 15. But I was just like, all right, fuck it, I want to go too.
Yeah.
Dog, she said no.
She said.
She
no.
said nah. I was like, what do you mean nah? I'm coming. Fuck you. So I walk in there with her. And you know me, like, I mean,
we were like.
I don't know what
elite
it was.
back
Like,
then.
I'm very good at interviews. I mean, I guess that's why we're doing these podcasts.
guess
To
so,
just get
yeah.
better at talking.
Bastard.
I'm
Like,
really
yo,
good
I'm
at-
actually the best at everything.
No, I'm really good at interviews.
Yeah.
So I get in there, like, I'm like, oh, hi, my name's Justin, da-da, is that. I send her my resume. She's like, oh, I love it. I get hired.
Yeah.
Bro, she calls me literally a couple weeks later. She's like, oh, fuck, you're 14.
Oh.
I was like, yeah, but I'm
What
turning
have
15.
I done?
I was like, yeah, but I'm turning 15 this year. And she goes like, all right, come back in October.
Oh, and you still got it, eh?
Oh, yeah, because I got hired in April.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't start work until
That's
October.
insane.
And she didn't get the job. Yo, she was livid. Bro, she was mad, and her parents were just like, yo, name. you don't have to be mad like that.
You already said her name,
Oh, did I?
dummy.
You don't have to be mad. And yeah, that was good. Anyways, McDonald's. It was a great job because in a year, like, I became a manager. Like, I don't
Crazy.
know what it was. Like, I guess it's just my work ethic.
Nice.
It was my work ethic. Like, McDonald's is not a hard job. If you
No, it's not.
suck at McDonald's,
I'm
bro,
sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
What is so hard about putting fries in a fucking box?
Or literally mopping.
Mopping.
Oh my
bro, I
gosh.
would fucking hate when people can't. Bro, how do you not clean?
How do you mop incorrectly? Oh my gosh.
How hard is it to make a junior chicken? It's a fucking squirt of a
Squirt of-
gun, lettuce. Throw that bitch on there, wrap it up, boom. I
Bro,
have video,
McDonald's
bro.
was a joke.
There was a
bro.
day where someone ordered 250
Oh,
junior chickens.
I love those orders.
I love
I
those
love
days,
those
bro. People
orders, bro.
hated those days. People hated. I was like, yo, fuck.
I'm here
I'm
like,
coming in, bro.
"Aight, bro, say bet.
Say
Gear 2 or second gear and just
anime reference.
So I just can't get this mental image out of my mind. Just like,
Let's hear it.
How do you not know how to mop? I'm just imagining someone in the back, and they're holding the mop in the bucket, bucket. They just kick the bucket, throw the mop on the floor, and like, yeah.
The worst part is I hate when that happens.
Yo,
Upside down. So the things are-
oh, SpongeBob reference.
Patrick, oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yo,
like,
if you're a Patrick,
if you're a Patrick, bro, like I'm sorry.
like stick to what you're good at.
Mhm.
Essentially, is what I'm saying. Because like,
Literally nothing?
Huh?
If you're a
no,
Patrick,
Jeff
then
Bezos
nothing.
worked at McDonald's,
Yeah, look at
but he wasn't probably was good. He was probably good.
That's not the issue. Patrick, that's not the issue.
Oh yeah, no. So yeah, no, because I'm saying like, I mean, you don't have to be the best at McDonald's.
No,
right?
you just
probably
need
have
you need to do the minimum.
McDonald's is bare minimum, bro.
Literally bare minimum.
So,
If-
anyways, yeah, I got promoted at 6. I got promoted
16.
at 16. Being a manager was sick. Telling people what to do, people looking up at me while I'm 16. I'm like,
So
Dang.
much power.
So much-
I bet that
that's what it was.
I bet
I
that
had a
affected
power
you
trip,
growing
bro.
up.
oh, that's it, eh?
I was just like, but I know me, like I'm that charismatic guy that like everyone for like I basically was Michael from The Office.
Oh my gosh.
If I were to compare myself to anyone, like I was a fucking fool when I was at work.
oh yeah, yeah.
And like the bosses like Jamie and Kathy, like they treated me as respectful as Michael was, but then I would like clown a bunch of guys on the on the floor.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thinking about it, I wasn't a really good manager,
Bro,
was
I was like,
I just worked hard.
yeah, I was a pretty whatever manager.
Oh my god! And here's the thing: the funniest thing is, Josh, I feel like you've grown up in the sense of like you finally like you grew balls.
Oh my gosh, I was the interview. You were saying you're so good. I was so bad at. I'm good now at interviews because it's like I just realized you just got to be yourself,
Yeah.
bro. Cause yo, dead ass, I was lying. I was so bad during the interview.
With
Like,
Patrice?
yeah, Ashley.
Oh.
That's how I got it. I was like, because I think I told her I want to be a cop or something, just something else. Like, oh, I want to do this.
I
And
have
was
these
like,
dreams and aspirations.
yeah, I was like, I have big dreams. I want to help. I do obviously want to help people. I like helping people. No, but like, yeah, I said I want to be a cop for some reason, and I was like, okay, I think I can get a job with that, and I got the job.
No, but you got so basically how we got hired was me. I talked to
Ashley,
one of
you
the
talked to
managers. I
Ashley.
talked to a manager and she was like, "Okay, you'll have an interview with Patrice."
oh, and that's where it went downhill. I was
But
like,
after that, like honestly, like he didn't get hired, and then I was like, "Yo, what the hell?" And then I talked to another manager, and then he gets hired after that.
exactly.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And then
Thank
there's
you.
just bro, and then he becomes a manager probably
Easy.
as fast as me.
A little, yeah. It took a year and a half.
year,
But
yeah.
because they needed an overnight manager.
And oh, that
So I
was
was
the
like, you
worst.
know what?
when they
I'll
reeled
do
you
it.
in.
Bro, I literally had the time of my life, but I hated my life.
Yeah,
Like,
overnights were the fucking
they were
worst,
the
but the
worst.
best.
I know,
Yo,
'cause
it's so-
you're- yeah.
It's so funny because one of my videos on YouTube it was just
Was
like,
an overnight
was
one.
an overnight. Like I literally brought my camera and I vlogged the whole night.
the arm wrestling too.
Oh,
Bro,
I
you
destroyed you,
wrecked
man,
them.
bro. I destroyed you.
Whoa,
what?
you doing?
What?
Can't do nothing now. We're behind a camera.
No, but and then on top, like, what else? Oh, and we were talking about it because like some days, like, well, in regards to work, some jobs feel like they were a lifetime ago.
I know, like I feel like I lived like so many lives.
Yeah,
with
because
the
you
job
worked at
that
a steel factory.
Bro, I actually cannot. I
I
cannot.
remember picking you up one day.
You picked me up?
One day, yeah, and you were dirty, bro.
What were we doing?
I don't know, I forget. But I
Oh
picked
my
you up one day and you were dirty.
Yeah, bro. Don't like if you can avoid it, don't do a
Fa-
steel job.
No, factory jobs in itself, it's like
No, mind
I-
you, like this like particular one, because like I didn't have anyone cool to hang out with.
Yeah.
Everyone was like kind of old. There was one like dude, disgusting, bro, because he talked about his girlfriend. I was like, oh, cool, you have a girlfriend? I was like, that's so surprising. This guy's like, yeah, like we're so like I spit in her mouth, and I was like, "Ugh." I was
yo,
like,
that's
what?
the king.
I was like, I gotta go back to work. I was like, I gotta go, bro. It
I
was
know what
so
you're thinking,
gross.
Sebastian, but we're not gonna get into that.
What?
I was just thinking that's gross.
Who spits in their girl's mouth?
Who? Bro, it's no, like, cause the way he showed the action.
Remember that story that he told us?
Yo, why are you exposing the
I'm just gonna
mandems?
bleep it, bro.
Oh, there we go, bro.
Bro, on birthday we were fucking dying because somebody brought up the fact that how likes his toe sucked again.
Oh my
Dog, I was
god.
fucking crying. You gotta,
Alright,
you gotta,
wait,
you gotta
you
cut
gotta-
all that.
okay,
You gotta
wait,
cut all that.
I mean,
This is the indicator on the.
Trust me, even if just what was left is toes sucked, he'll know it was him.
Nah, but
I
bro.
No,
the-
I'm bleeping
yo,
that whole thing so
during-
people won't know. don't
Yeah,
worry.
no, that was. I think that was like my worst job because the way he demonstrated, the way he spit, I was like, bro, that because I quit. I think I quit. He's bro. He went like, oh my god, bro. I quit that week. I quit that week. I was like, yeah, this is not where I want to
What
be.
did you do after that?
Oh my gosh. And then I did the second best job that I've ever worked. I was a door-to-door salesman.
That was pretty. Like honestly, that
Bro.
was pretty.
I did door to door.
I
for
literally
a day, and I wanted to kill myself.
I did it
I don't know
for
how people do that.
I did
That's
it
so
for
like,
3 months and I made $8,000.
Yeah, I did it.
3 months.
So I know that the company I was working for did commission.
Yeah.
This was in high school, just at the tail end.
Oh,
Of high school.
You did a commission job in high school?
Yeah, for like a day,
Wow.
and I wanted to kill myself. Right, because there's such a feeling, right? Because you know when you're knocking on that door that they hate you.
Yeah. See, that's where the perspective changes. When I knock, I know I'm gonna get a yes. I know I'm gonna get a glass of water. I know I'm gonna get fed
Fed
really good, bro. I know she's gonna love me. Oh my
Manifest that
god.
shit.
So here's the thing, though. Here's the thing from the perspective.
Let's hear.
Because I live in a townhouse.
Yeah.
When the fucking asshole comes around with a flyer to my door,
Right.
I want to spit in his face and kick him away. Right? Right? That guy. But not like a sexual thing, just because I hate him.
yeah, he'll like it.
Yeah, right? I just like, I hate them. I hate that they're in my, I hate that I have to deal, I hate that I have to deal with them now.
Yeah.
They've knocked on my door, my dog's barking, they're just
Oh.
an asshole, right? Right? They don't
Just
give
call me.
they don't give a
I'll hang
damn
up.
they don't give a damn about the no solicitation signs.
Bro, yeah, I felt bad because I did not.
No,
care.
you don't, right? And you're like,
I don't.
right? Because you're thinking, yeah, no, I'm getting the sale. Whereas
And
I'm walking up to the door going, this person already hates me. My favorite would be when you walk up to the door and they have a glass door. And you knock on the door and you see them stand up and look at you. And you make eye contact through the door. And then they turn around.
And you know it's like, alright, next door.
Right? Like, there was like, they wanted you to stand there for a certain amount of time per door regardless. Right? I assume to make the homeowner feel awkward about moving.
Yeah.
Because we're terrible.
I just want to add in real quick. Sebastian's so cute because he was like, "Sir, can I ask a question, please?"
What is it, Sebastian?
Yes, Sebastian, it's your turn to speak.
Your perspective, you said I'm walking up, I'm getting water, I'm getting fed, and she'll like
Yeah.
me. Yo, so every day to you was like, all right, off to the next porno shoot.
There we go. You got it, bro. No, it was so.
Out of curiosity, was your door-to-door delivery like a 12-inch Kubasa? Or?
Yes, no, bro. It was sick because there was one experience where, yeah, no, like they bring me food. So the door-to-door service I was given was driveway sealing, which was like it wasn't too much of a dirty job, but like you're just spraying tar essentially on a driveway. That was it. I sold for like $500, but like I'd only make like 25%.
Yeah.
So I thought of it, like a lot of people in the company thought about it, they're like, oh, like I'm just gonna buy my own tar machine
And then
and
this
do myself and
yeah.
get 100%. I was like, I bet, do it. It's like, why are you?
Do it.
I was like,
Do
why
it.
are you here then?
Yeah.
But
See, the reason I'm asking about all these jobs is because like now that like we're so young, like we were only able to start working at 15.
right.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yes, I had.
It's only
Yes,
been
I had
7
to
years
count.
since we've
7 years. 7 years since we had-
106 minus 59.
I'm not good at math.
Yeah, we're the
So-
different type of Asians.
7 years.
Hmm.
Okay, but it's like you're expected to work like a retailer, like just a regular
just a-
schmegular job
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the first 5, just to get that experience.
Right.
You know what I mean? So essentially, we've been in the how you say like more professional, more looking for a career type of industry.
Right.
But it's unfortunate because a lot of people get stuck
Mm-hmm.
in that job. And I want your opinion on why do you think people get stuck?
It's comfortable. Like, you know what I mean? It's
Comfort,
like
yeah.
they find a job where it's like, oh, this job is obviously it's not benefiting them in a way where it's like, oh, it's making them millions, but it's like it's enough to pay a phone bill. It's enough to buy me
for rent, buy a
McDonald's,
car,
even
yeah.
rent. Yeah, like so they're like, okay, like why would I get out of this comfortable situation? You know, it's it's just
See, 'cause-
comfort.
Yeah, because this kind of leads into like this whole like follow your dreams and your passions, whatever. But at the end of the day, there's 8 billion people in. This mom texted me. There's 8 billion. Oh, are we at 8?
Nah, still 7.
Billion.
7 and a bit billion people in this
Seven and
world.
change.
Yeah,
Yeah,
7 and
there we
change.
go.
I had to come to a realization, and Matthew actually put me into perspective on this one. Not everyone wants to like be famous. Not everyone wants to
Oh,
like
yeah.
follow their dreams. Not everyone has dreams and aspirations. Some people just want to live a normal life.
Yeah,
I
'cause
remember
it's
guy-
nice,
Yes, Sebastian.
Yeah, no, he's just pointing out-
Oh, I thought he was raising his hand.
I thought
Yeah.
you got hey.
Yeah, because Sebastian went to school for like the trades, so he's ready. He's ready to just jump into the field and be like, you know what, like let me be a plumber,
contractor or
a
whatever.
contractor, or whatever he wants to be. He's ready.
Yeah.
And then like I remember you talking to Nagina about this, and then you were just like, I just don't want to. Essentially, that's it, right?
That's essentially it, but it's just because since what I would be doing is getting an apprenticeship, it's like once you start that, you can't exactly stop. It's not a good look if you were to just up and like stop one day,
Yeah.
Right.
right? So like once you start it, like you're committed. You're there for those 4+ years.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm still just not ready to really devote myself there yet, you know? Like I'm still just enjoying myself, having fun, still play video games, go out late, get drunk, whatever.
Because
Yeah,
the
I like
biggest
the-
thing is like, what is the rush?
Yeah.
You know what? And, like there, we were getting into Gary Vee.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of like, what are they like influencers and entrepreneurs that
yeah.
are out there saying like, you should do this, you should do that, blah blah blah, is that. But then like look at the other end of the spectrum. It's like, no, we don't.
yeah. it's
like, what's the
don't tell me
rush?
what to do. What the heck?
Yeah, but like someone like me, like obviously us, we have dreams and aspirations of being like great videographers. Like for me, great videographer, photographer. I just want to be an influence. Like that's essentially what I want to do. Like I want to get better at this craft, and like I have steps of how I see my life basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? It's like I have a talent. I know I do. Okay? And then it's just not at its full potential.
Right.
When I get to
right,
that full potential, then I can be like, okay, now I can take on bigger and bigger and bigger projects and then get well known for whatever I do.
Yeah.
Then I go out and be like, hey guys, listen, like I was at a point in my life and I want to look back at this moment. I look back at 5 years ago and be like, fuck, 5 years ago I was brainless. In this sense,
Mhm.
like I was mindless. Like there wasn't a single thought that we would be in this position right now. So where are we gonna be in 5 years?
Mhm.
And then like I have this whole plan in my head, right? Because I always feel like I feel so rushed. But now it's like I'm more comfortable now to just sit back and just enjoy life and be happy. That's what I love about Gary Vee and what he talks about. He always just talks about like do what makes you happy. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
getting into a career that'll pay you $100,000 a year, like. But what if it's not what you enjoy?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like right now I'm only making like 30-40 grand a year.
Mm-hmm.
Entrepreneur, and I was talking to Gary, like I was listening to Gary Vee. He was like, entrepreneurs thinking, oh, you need to make millions as an entrepreneur, like your business is gonna blow up. Does that?
Right.
No, it's not. It's not always like that. You got to take small steps when starting a business. Try your best to make as much as you're making right now.
Right. Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, like I'm just sorry. I wanted to ask you. It's like, where do you see yourself in 5 years in this sense of like work-wise?
Work-wise, so that's a good question. Cause obviously, what I have now is great, right?
It's fantastic.
But-
It's so comfy.
That's what I'm scared of. Cause we were just
Comfort.
talking about. it.
Yeah, sorry. I totally lost my train of thought. There's people at McDonald's that have been there for
Bro, what's up? Do you
Mo
remember?
and Miss Alina. I
Bro,
miss
I
them.
miss them
They have
so
been
much.
there for years.
Remember, she almost started a fight with the other manager. Not saying names. Mo and that other manager.
Oh yeah, that was
Bro,
bad.
that was so
That was
funny.
bad.
Woo! That would have been a cool fight, though.
Yeah, but it's the thought of just people living their life. Oh, like the movie Soul. That's where I want to like kind of segue into.
We've talked about.
I know, but that's such
they
a
should
good,
sponsor us.
such a good
Soul
movie.
sponsor us, please.
One quick thing, even with like that whole being rushed thing, like at one point I was kind of feeling like that pressure.
Yeah,
But then my uncle Jimmy, Esteban's dad,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
cousin, bro, he told me one thing, and honestly, that just disappeared. So he's like, I think he's almost 50. I can't remember exactly his age. But like one time he just kind of like pulled me to the side. He's like, "Yo, look, like I'm almost 50, and I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do in my life." Bro, that honestly took it away, all that pressure. Just like somebody who's almost like twice my age, and him still saying that he's still trying to figure out what he wants to do with his life.
That's insane.
Like that completely erased all like pressure that I had in myself. Like I have all this time. Like sure, I may be behind other people,
Oh yeah.
but as long as like I'm happy at the end of it, like it doesn't matter how long it took me to get there.
It's like trust me, there's a lot of people. There is a lot of people that are ahead of all of us,
Mm-hmm.
and that's never gonna change.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it down, like scale it down. What matters to you? Where this person's at, or where you're at, but it's not even where you're at. It's your happiness.
Right.
Kudos, like honestly, kudos to everyone that is ahead of us. Like I applaud them. Like I admire them. Like I
Yeah.
like wholeheartedly. Like I believe in every single person that follows their dreams. It's like, hey, listen, you're gonna make it, and they make it. I'm like, fuck, I'm so proud of them.
Yeah, it's like, bro, just wait for me. I'll get there. You know?
That's exactly it. Wait for like you don't have don't even not even that like don't wait.
Don't
for
even
me.
wait for me. Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna like I'll be there.
Yeah.
There's no rush.
There we go.
There's a-
Fashionably
Did I
late.
talk? Oh, I said this in one of the vlogs. What I was rewatching. I was listening to Brian Baumgartner, who's Kevin from The Office.
Oh
he,
yeah.
He makes his own podcast, and he just goes on a deep dive with the other cast. Pam, he was interviewing Pam. Sorry, well,
Jenna
Jenna
Fisher.
Fisher. I love Jenna Fisher. She's great. Her and Angela started a podcast. I'm listening to
That
them,
yeah,
Office
we
Ladies.
listened to
Oh,
that in the car,
fantastic.
man.
So
Good
anyways,
show. That show would
Jim-
be canceled, but like it would be canceled. Go on.
Jim says to Pam, well, Pam's thinking like she was gonna like, they thought that she was gonna get fired or like the whole company was going under, and she's like, I really hope they let me go. And then Jim was just like, well, you know what, like you gotta follow your art and whatever because it's better to be at the bottom of a ladder that you do want to climb, as opposed to the middle of a ladder that you don't want to climb.
Yeah,
And
that's
like
super,
I
yeah.
love that because in my head it's like we're all at like you're right. Esteban's dad. He's almost 50 and he's still trying to figure it out.
Mhm.
We're all 22 and we're still trying to figure it out.
Exactly.
So like to everyone out there listening, like no one has it figured out. Like
No.
people that are retired, now what? Now you can just, as Matthew was saying, Matthew was just like because he has a great plan to retire at 40. Then I asked him, I was like,
what are you
then
gonna-
what? Here's like.
No,
Come on, why
no.
not?
You cannot say it. You cannot say it. Okay, we'll give you half of it. Eating grapes. That's half of it. You're not getting the first
Yeah.
half.
So.
But what I love is like that's.
I'm fixated,
No,
guys.
yeah.
I wish you guys could see what's happening behind the camera. But let me.
Tell me that's not exactly what you. were
That's
saying.
exactly what you do, and that's what I love. It's like,
That's such a good way to retire.
but then yeah, it is. But at the end of the day, you're 40. You could play. You could be playing Dungeons and Dragons, not like caring, watching movies
Bro,
all
he'd
day.
be his own master.
You'd be your own lord because he'd be. We're not exposing his
diabolical plan.
plan to get retired at 40, but he will be a lord because he's planning on getting property in the UK, which makes you a lord. Apparently.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a plot
Just,
of land.
yo, all you. No, it is, bro. Yeah, George Janko. Like I was like,
Is he a lord?
He is a lord.
No,
his
he's not.
Yeah, his girlfriend bought him a piece, not a whole land, like literally
Like a
like
square
like
foot.
a square foot of land.
Wait, what?
in the UK.
What's his like lord name though?
Lord Janko. Lord George Janko, which is pretty funny, eh?
Lord,
Like that's
Lord
actually
Janko.
pretty funny.
Bro, I'd want it, cause there's a show called Bridgerton, and
I've
they
never
talk
seen it.
about lords, duchesses,
Duchesses
and dukes
and-
and stuff.
I don't know it, but I don't want
And-
to get into it.
Cause there was some guy with the funniest lord name, but yeah, some lord names are just
Farquaad.
sure. No, that's
Bro, do you know what's so funny? We're getting sidetracked, but Lord Farquaad is a run-on joke.
Why? From what?
Fuckwad. Lord Farquaad.
Is it
Yeah.
Lord Fuckwad.
Most of.
right over my
Right.
Mind you, I was 12 or 13,
Like,
but
most of that movie is play on words.
Play on words, yeah. I don't know the rest of them, but
yeah, I'm trying to figure
I
out.
just realized that. I was like, that's funny.
Okay.
That-
That's such a mixed message though. Like the whole idea Shrek is like not judging people on their looks, like the whole ogre, but yet you're roasting Lord Farquaad.
Boy,
Now, let's get back to retirement. So, at 40, like, here's the thing. Retirement to a lot of people sounds absolutely fantastic. me right now, I'm a fucking workaholic. I love to work.
So-
Yeah.
The thing about retirement is what I want is the ability to do what I want and not be forced into doing something.
Right. I get that. Yeah, yeah.
Working a job sucks,
Yeah.
right? If I want to go out and do something, if I have money in however often I need it, I can do whatever.
Yeah.
If I get bored, I can go out and I can build decks because I'm trained to
Because
do
you
that.
can. Yeah.
Right? Or I can get my license set and I can swap light switches
Yeah.
for whatever.
And it's not like
Light
you're not
switches.
you're not
That's
dependent,
sick.
but you're not dependent on it.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, it is. But you're not dependent on it
Yeah.
because you're retired. I love that. Now, you know the saying like you enjoy doing what you love doing every day. You don't work a day in your life. That's kind of the point where I'm getting at. Like I don't think I'm ever gonna stop loving holding. Bro, like I don't know what it is. I'm such a tech nerd in the sense of like I want so much gear.
Yeah. No,
And
that's
gear
everybody.
is
man.
always upgrading. Like
I want to hold the shiniest tech.
yeah, I
Yeah.
want it all. It's just I'm broke, so I can't have it all. You know what I mean?
I have a fundamentally different way at looking at work than that. Right? That I do not agree with if you enjoy what you do, you never work a day in your life. I believe if you do something for work, you will grow to hate it.
I will tell you why that's great because gamers. At the end of the day, you're right. You're right. At
So,
the end of the day,
yeah, if you have to do it if you do it as a hobby for 12 hours a day for most of your life, good odds are that you won't grow to hate it.
right.
If you do it because it's a job,
And-
because you have to,
yeah.
it pulls the enjoyment out of it.
That's
See, that's what I
100%
thought.
facts. Like I feel that. Like that's why I've quit so many jobs because I just lost fulfillment in that certain area or field.
Not that you need. I mean,
And again, it's not like something that obviously I need, right? But I was like, yeah, like this just sucks.
something that I've learned is like me and Sebastian can quote me on this as well. Like, I can't speak for like, I can kind of speak for you as well. Like, we've been super blessed and lucky with jobs just being handed to us.
Oh yeah, 100%. Jeez.
So
It-
you're
yeah.
right. Like at the end of the day, like if I were to just, well, it's not like I can. Like we got bills to pay for. But if I want to just quit everything,
Mhm.
I know, and like I'll manifest or whatever. Like,
I'm
like
just gonna manifest. It's all good. I'm a
I
manifest. I
know
got
because
it.
I'll have a job. Like I'll always have a job.
Mhm.
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
100%.
100%. Whether it's something I like or don't want, something will be given to me. Like an opportunity will be given to me.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So, sorry, yeah, Matthew, you
Somewhere out there, a poor person cries.
Yeah.
you bring up a very valid point. I love that. Would you want to, like, you love video games. You love Dungeons and Dragons. Imagine just living your life and getting paid for it.
Yeah, right. That's what I want to do. I want to receive money regardless of what I'm doing.
Yeah,
Right.
but here's the thing. That's one thing about gamers. Like, all they do is play video games. But I get the struggle of having to always play video games. But what if you didn't? What if all you had to do was jump on whenever the fuck you wanted, and it's like, alright, I just got paid. Dope.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean?
It's like that might not be terrible. But
Yeah.
like,
That's kind of where I was getting at. Like, you do what you love doing every day. It's
So-
like you don't have to.
yeah, the issue is it's never that easy, right?
Oh, definitely
No,
not.
when it's a job.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you.
So when it's a job, you don't do the things you want to do unless you have a ridiculous following.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? When you play games, you don't play the games you want to play. You play
to follow the trend.
Yeah, you follow the algorithm. You follow what gets you views. You follow what the people want you to do. And if you don't, you fall off and you're fucked.
Unless you're PewDiePie.
Yeah, but he's the most famous person on YouTube right now.
Right. Yeah. That would teach
Right.
me respect.
Oh, did they overtake him?
Oh, they
It's been so many years since I've given a shit.
Yeah. Yo, I was like.
I don't care about either of them.
That's
So
what I loved watching PewDiePie, bro.
Right?
No, but yeah. So I get what you're saying. Like, not everyone.
But even him, his videos are scripted, right? Which means
Yeah.
he puts work into it.
Yeah.
It's not as simple as
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like, if he enjoys it, you know what I mean? That's kind of where I'm getting at. Like, I get where you're coming
Mhm.
from. There's always so many different perspectives. Like, if we brought another body into this room and they gave in their 2 cents, it's probably going to be different from you and I.
Oh, definitely. Cause gaming itself, like, do you think like some people are so close-minded? They're like, yo, it's the easiest thing in the world. Set up a camera and just game.
No, it's not.
You know what I mean? It's like,
It kind of
It's-
takes like, at the end of the day, when you are working in that kind of, like, even with music, right? Like, you think musicians live the easiest life?
Oh,
No, they have
no.
to keep up a lifestyle for others to look at them and be like, okay, like, this guy's sick.
yeah, exactly.
Or you'll just go under the rug.
exactly. Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
The thing with gaming is there are two big differences, or two big streams you can fall into.
Right.
You're either really good, and that's why people want you, or
you're just entertaining as
or you're entertaining.
Right. So
Neither of those things are just sitting down to play games,
Right.
right? Entertaining is it's a thing you do, right? When I play games, unless I'm in a group of people, I'm not talking.
No, you're
When you're streaming to a group of people, there's interaction, there's comedy, there's jokes. You talk. Right? There's back and forth with a stream, or if you're recording videos, you essentially send out you do a call, and then theoretically the viewership responds, not to you, but you know. If you're just really good, you have to stay on top
You
of
have to
it
stay
and
good.
practice and follow metas and follow changes.
Because people are always trying to get to that top spot, right? Yeah.
Right? Well, because that's what people want to see, right? You don't watch a stream, or very rarely do you watch a person who is good because you want to see them coming forth.
Right. Exactly. Because
I remember, because I don't keep up with gaming like too much. Like, from what I remember, Ninja was the best. But
no, he wasn't even the best. He was just entertaining.
no, I
Was
thought
he
it.
the best?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
See, but that's just Fortnite, and no one plays that anymore.
No one plays that.
I mean, maybe not on stream, but the game is still very.
Oh,
It's
very
still very
big.
popular,
Bro,
honestly.
they're
It's in so much money.
they're adding They added Ryu from Street Fighter. I saw some kid playing with. I was like,
There was a Marvel, like, they did a
yeah,
whole Marvel thing.
bro, the memes. It's so funny. They're like, yo, guys, look, and Iron Man showed up. It's the guy from Fortnite. And I was like, how dare you? How dare you?
That's exactly why they did it, though.
And I was like,
Yo,
that
that's
is
so
so.
funny. That
I was
is
like,
so
that is
funny.
disrespectful. I was like, yeah, boy, what do you mean? You're like, educate, man.
No, but sorry.
we got so off.
We got super side.
right to games.
I feel like there's so much more I want to talk about.
we can
like,
keep
I-
talking. It's only been what, an
It's-
hour?
Yeah, it's 10:30. No,
Okay.
fine. You know what? Let's, because there's like, I wanted to touch on like things that you've like. What have made you you? Like,
Oh my
what
gosh,
experiences
true.
have made you the person you are today? Kind
So-
of thing.
So
to recount the last 23 years into the mic.
yeah, here we go. So I was born. Nah, but
20 seconds later, another one was born.
there we go.
Which one of you was
20
born
minutes, bro. We're 20 minutes apart. That's
Jesus.
great.
Matthew just killed the lights.
How did this guy just rip the carpets aren't
The
stapled on?
carpet.
first? The floor's still not together.
Maybe I want to change it one day. We'll see. No.
We all good? We're all
Yeah.
good. The
You
lights
can't,
not re-
this funny. They can't even see the carpet, so it's all good.
Oh yeah.
Anyways.
they can see the carpet on the wall.
Yeah, they both
We'll
can't see the
discuss
carpet
that on a
light.
later day.
So, for a
No,
couple
so-
minutes, it's just gonna go dark.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, no, it's just like with work. What work experiences have made you the person you are today? Like,
So-
what have you learned?
From every work.
Every job that you've done.
Bro, it's so crazy because the job I have now, literally, all my past experiences led me to this job. You know what I mean?
Which is like crazy to think.
like, yeah, well, yeah, it is crazy. Cause bro, McDonald's literally taught you leadership,
Leadership, yep.
like just straight leadership and cleanliness, bro.
Customer
and
service.
customer service, like being
Service.
able to. That stupid saying. If there's time to lean, time to
Time
clean.
to lean, time
Bruh,
to clean, bro.
Stupidest saying, but like it's
Foho?
it's facts.
Oh, sorry, FIFO? Why that?
Foho.
What the heck is FOHO?
First
FIFO.
in, first out, yeah.
First out, bro.
All that dumb stuff.
Yo,
man.
what
But
are the
they
7
apply-
enemies of oil? Tell me right now, what are the 7
Isn't it PEMDAS or
Cash DW.
Cash DW?
Carbon, air, salt, heat, detergent, and water. Bro,
Bro.
it's something you never forget. And if you forget,
Unless
What
you're
about
Josh.
24/2?
Huh, 24 2?
24
24 for,
dr-
for
dry-
dry, 2 for frozen.
Yeah.
Bro, you can't
Damn.
forget this stuff.
I
Yo,
said
honestly,
PEMDAS. I
McDonald's,
was
hire me
thinking
back.
math again. I was bringing it back math.
But yeah, sorry, go on.
But yeah, no, like not even that like work's work, man.
What do you learn from
Work's
your
work,
past
bro.
work experience?
I
That's
just-
what I
I
asked.
literally did that. I was like, yeah, leadership, all that stupid stuff from McDonald's did help. Frick, what else job? I worked like 3 other jobs. Cuz I worked as a music teacher. That was
Oh yeah, you did do that, didn't
Mhm.
you?
Bro, I actually enjoyed that a lot. Oh man, I had this one kid. Like I love kids, and I was teaching.
Context.
Context. I like teaching children. No, but yeah, I was teaching this one kid, and she was so adorable. But I was tired that day, so what happened was I was teaching her piano. I was like, "All right, here, play this real quick," and I'm leaning on the chair like this, okay? And she started playing, and I just took a nap right beside her. Bro, and I was out for maybe 2 minutes. I opened my eyes, I looked over. She was staring at me.
Yo, honestly, after the podcast, I have a story for you guys.
I was
I
dying.
just can't say it over the podcast.
Bro, it was so funny. I was like, oh, good job.
Yo, you're
Bro,
terrible.
but she was so young. She didn't
Terrible.
even like mind it.
You're so bad.
She's so great though, cause she's like, thank you so much for teaching me. I was like, I'm sorry for falling asleep. Oh my gosh.
Yo, you're
But-
terrible.
Whatever. She wrote to me. She was like, "Oh my gosh, like you were like the greatest piano teacher," because I had to quit, due to COVID and all that. And man, it was so much fun though. There was one guy I was teaching piano to, and he just loved Yu-Gi-Oh, like obsessed with Yu-Gi-Oh. And I was like, bro, this guy would like that type. He'd play on his phone though. He'd play on his phone and he'd just keep playing. Like I'd go, hey
What,
man,
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Response?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I was like, oh, finish this. He's like, okay, let me just finish this battle. I was like, yo, if you do this, I'll let you play for a bit. You do it and you play. You didn't even do it right, but whatever. You just play.
As long
I
as
was
he
like,
does it.
That's what I'm saying. We literally talked about. Oh man, it's crazy. Like, I think the mom put him in that just so he can have like interaction or
With people.
just
Yeah.
with people because he just
That's
played.
incredibly depressing.
That is
no,
very
but he was
depressing.
kind of
Good kid?
talented, I guess. Good guy. And
So what can you talk to people out there right now that are like
huh?
a word of advice
For
to our viewers?
about what?
No, like work experiences.
Work
like,
experience?
I know
Man,
what
just literally, like, well, if
if work has taught you anything. I'll
Work at-
I'll put in my 2 cents after.
okay, be your own boss. There we go. That's
I
it.
love it.
Bro. Just be your own boss. That's
That's
it.
all. That
just
is it.
become your own boss because at the end of the day, it's like you like.
What happens if there's 7 and change billion bosses?
Yeah, that's true. That'd be lit. The world's just full of bosses. Honestly, like it's all about the respect. Truthfully, like
Yeah, that's I
you
like
you
that
just
answer.
got to be a respectable person, understand that because we've worked out at McDonald's, so we
Have
know
we?
how yeah, we have. So when people go to drive through, oh, they're taking so long, oh, like these people suck, like
You never
they're
know.
doing the minimum. I'm telling you now, like they don't care if you're angry. We're doing the minimum that we're working. But at the same time, like if you want to get up there, like put in the most effort, kiss a lot of,
ass.
yeah, you got it. And that's it. Like it's either like work up the food chain, right? Become what we became. Cuz that's essentially what we just built up
Bro,
until
I
we couldn't
lost
get
my
higher.
train. Bro, I was gonna say something so. Oh my goodness, I
are
lost
you
my
gonna
train
say?
of thought.
What time is it? Bro, oh my gosh, today's been a long day. So I've
No,
been
1 second. I gotta say this because it's in regards to. Oh, thank you. So I'm gonna say it now. I'm gonna say it now before I forget.
Here, we'll
So
clip it.
what I love about what you said is like be your own boss. So there's a story. So a man asks this woman, if you can have any job, what would it be? And she says, I'd be the secretary. And he asks, he says, he was like, you wouldn't want to be the CEO, you wouldn't want to be the boss, you'd make so much money. And she was like, no, I would just be the secretary. And the man, like obviously being confused, he was like, why would you just want to be a secretary? Like, that's such a low end job, this and that. And then she goes like, well, I'm good at being a secretary, and that's what makes me happy. So I wouldn't want to be the CEO. It's overwhelming. A lot of people, like, if you have a lot of money and you don't, like, a lot of people don't think like the rest of the world. Like, honestly, at the end of the day, not everyone thinks the same, right? So I guess in her head, or however you portray this woman, it's like money isn't the biggest deal for her, because at the
Right.
end of the day, money is evil, but we love it
And
because
we need it.
we live in a capitalistic world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we need it to live. We need to do like daily things, like go out and have fun.
Yeah.
Right. But her main reason of wanting to be the secretary is because it makes her happy. Like, that's the job that makes her happy, and that's the job she wants to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if I were to put my 2 cents in everything that I've learned from my past jobs, is like, work hard and learn every skill that you can from every single job. Because in interviews, you'll learn to like be able to get over those nerves. Like, you'll learn leadership, you'll learn teamwork, you'll learn to respect not just your bosses, but respect the people that you work with and who work under you.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, whatever dreams and aspirations you have, every job that you do, every task that you're made to do, it makes you a better person. It just helps you like get to where you want to be, like, faster, essentially. Right? Like, for video and photography, like, I don't know why I'm such a approachable guy. Like, I've been telling these guys, with all my, like, the videos and photos that I create, not only for our podcast or my YouTube channel, and for other creators and individuals, I haven't reached out to anyone.
They all
Everyone
reach
has
to you, eh?
everyone has been like saying, hey, like, I've seen your stuff, like, you're pretty cool. But I'm telling you it's not just my content, because I'm looking at my content and people can say this about anything, like with work, like your music, my photos and my videos. I'm not the biggest fan of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm like, damn, I can do a better job.
Oh, you're like your biggest critic in a sense.
I am my biggest critic.
Mm-hmm.
Even at work, I'm like, damn, I didn't do that good of a job. Maybe I should do better. And that mindset just continues to help you grow.
Right.
You know what I mean? So basically, what I'm saying is, like, I'm a very transparent guy. Like, I'm very easy to talk to, and I've learned that from experiences from work. Like, if I didn't work at McDonald's, if I didn't build decks and fences, I even worked security. I did line cook at St. Louis. Every single job that I've done, and I volunteered, like, that's considered work, I guess. Every single job that I've done, I've taken every single thing that I could, I've learned from it, and then I threw it into my character resume, my personal development. You know what I mean? So if I can, like, reach out to anyone out there right now listening to this podcast, and take it with a grain of salt, because at the end of the day, like, who am I?
Exactly.
I'm just a kid from Brampton that's been through a couple things, that's lived in Brampton and then Toronto, and now we're in Hamilton. Like, we just go all over the place. But like I said, take it with a grain of salt. With every job that you do, learn every little bit that you can from it.
Because everything's important, you know.
Like, there's nothing that you can't learn from
Exactly.
someone, whether it be negative or positive. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Next podcast, we'll do a deeper dive into our past, because this was kind of just like our work past.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, I haven't even told you guys the story about me getting jumped.
Whoa,
That was
that's
a pretty bad.
story.
That was a
That's a
story.
story.
But that's a story for the next podcast.
For sure.
Thank
It's
you.
been
It's
it's been a couple.
been good. So thank you guys so much for watching the Take Two Comma Twins podcast.
Thanks, Matthew and Sebastian,
Like,
for joining.
yeah, thanks Sebastian and Matthew for bringing in your 2 cents and being a part of the conversation.
Mhm.
Like we said, this podcast is for anyone that just needs people to talk to and listen to. You know what I mean?
I'm tired. I'm so tired.
All right, guys. Till next time.
Take
see ya.
it easy. Peace. Join the wave.